good morning and welcome here to number 328 Gallaghers Road here in the heart of Glen Waverley. My name is Andrew Davies. It gives me great pleasure to be your auctioneer here this morning representing the number 2 international Ray White auction business, being Ray White and Glen Waverley. One of our elite performers, Belinda Van Suylen, together with her team, my fellow director Peter Messia, and also one of our senior agents Tony Ho. We're all here today to assist you with your bidding and to help you to bid and to buy this outstanding property here in central Glen Waverley. Ladies and gentlemen, it is to be sold today under the auction conditions. If you are the successful bidder, you'll be signing the contract of sale immediately after the auction. A deposit equaling 10% of the price you bid and buy for is what you need to bring forward at the conclusion of the auction. And the vendors, they have some flexibility around 60 days from today's date for vacant possession of this outstanding home. You'll be bidding today in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. Those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have reserved price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request, and the law permits vendor bids. The words I use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those terms, together with your contracts of sale, they form your framework for bidding here today, buyers. The words you want to listen out for are on the market. You see me pick up the gavel again, it means we've reached an acceptable price here today, and from that point on, we will be selling today to our highest bidder. So I can give you some encouragement. The crowd is quite spread out today. There are a number of Ray White agents that are here to assist you with your bidding. So don't hesitate to signal across to them and to give yourself the best chance to get your bid in and at least be in a position where I can see you to get your bid here today, because I would hate anyone to miss out on this wonderful opportunity here this morning, buyers. It's a rare gem. You've got over 940 square metres of land. You've got an absolutely magnificent family home, a home that's been well maintained and well updated by the owners. With rising renovation costs, you know that you can just move straight in here and you don't need to lift a finger. You've got a home that provides beautiful living and a need just to move in and to put your furniture where you would like and to start enjoying the hard work and the labour of the vendors in presenting and preparing and maintaining this magnificent home during their tenure here. Long driveway, plenty of car accommodation, of course, for the growing family. 3 in a study or 4 bedrooms, and definitely the appeal is on a day like today when you can sit outside and you can take in the vista over towards Mount View Primary and out to the Dandenong Ranges. And that's sort of a bit of a hidden secret about this home. It is fairly unassuming from the outside, but the moment you walk through the door, you sense the grandeur and you sense the opportunity and you sense the envy of your friends and family when they come around and they see the beautiful home that you've bought here. Straight down the hill, only a few hundred metres down to Mount View Primary, bus and transportation on your doorstep, about a 15 or 17 minute walk, depending on the length of your legs and your enthusiasm, up to the Glen Shopping Centre, buyers. Gels Park, Caulfield Grammar, Brentwood Secondary, all within easy reach for you as well. I know there are a number of you here that would like to be standing next to the board, having your photo taken with the sold sticker. We can only sell to the highest bidder today. To whom and for how much, we're about to determine here today, buyers. 328 Gallaghers Road here in Glen Waverley. Where's that opening bid? Offer to get us underway, buyers. We're in your hands. Don't mind the offer here today. Where do we start? Where do we go? Offer or bid to start, buyers. In your hands. Don't mind the offer here today. Use the team, they're here to help you to write the bids down, to make it easy for you today. We have been marketing between 1.5 and 1.63 million. I'm happy to start possibly at the lower end of that range or even below if that helps to get your hand in the air here today. I know there's several parties that have re-inspected that would love to be the new owners here. Now is your chance to bid and to buy here today. Ladies and gentlemen, where do we start? Here at Gallaghers Road, buyers, in your hands. Better offer to get us underway. Don't mind where we start here today. Offer or bid to get us underway here, buyers. Don't mind the start. I'm happy to break the ice for the vendor bid. I'll do that and get things moving now, buyers. 1,480,000 vendor bid to start. Let's go together in a $20,000 rise from there. At $1,480,000. A hand in the air, 1.5. Welcome there, Tony and Ma'am. At 1.5 and away we go there. At $1,500,000's a call, 20 on top to go and move together there. At $1,500,000 we're bid. At 1.5's a call, make it 20 on top. At $1,500,000, can we say 20 or better bid now? At 1.5's the call, a hand in the air for 20 or better bid. At $1,500,000. At 20 now, welcome there. At 20. 24. 1,500,000, 24. At 1,500,000, 24. Tony round us up, maybe to 550. At 524 is the call. At 1,500,000, 24's bid, maybe 26 on top to 550. At 1,500,000, 24. What do we say? 5.5 now. 550's the call, sir. You yell it out from there. 20 or better bid. At 1,550,000 we've got. At 550 and away we go on top from there. At $1,550,000 a call. At 550 looking for 20 or better offer here. At $1,552,000 in the auction at this stage. At $1,550,000 are we all done? At 550 over $1 million now. First call. At $1,550,000. 20,000 or better bid. Sir and ma'am, can we go again here in front? At $1,550,000. As long as it's 20 or higher offer, you can yell it out from here. $1,550,000, same opportunity everywhere, of course. Yell out your offer here today. At $1,550,000, more than 900 square metres. Central Glen Waverley location, amenities close by. At $1,550,000. Once. Second call all done. $1,550,000. 20,000 all gonna bid now. Are we all done here? $1,550,000. 570 new bidding here, 3 in it now. 570 we've got, Tony, where do we go? At 570 is the call, do we go to 590? Or maybe straight to 1.6 would be a good suggestion there. At $1,570,000 there.
1,593,000.
93's bid. 93's bid and away we go from there. 1,593,000. At 593 and away we go, maybe in 10 from there. At 593, Tony, do we add 10 or better bid? At 1,593,000. 6 and away we go, 10 to keep it going there. 1,600,000 the bid and 10 in the rise. Can we say it yes or no? At 1,600,000 to call here, 3 in the race here. At $1,600,000 there. At 6 to call and 10 to go buys. At $1,600,000, can we say 10 or better bid? At 1,600,000 are we all done? Surely not here at 1,600,000. At 6 to call. 6 needing 10 is a mini.
And 17,000.
17 in the rise, round it up and away we go. 1,617. Can we say 30 now? At 1,617's a bit, Tony, same chance behind. At 1,617, can we say 30? At 1,617, can we say 30 now? Anywhere buys? At 1,617, the call here. At 1,617. 6.3 now. At 6.30 and away we go. I'd hate to predict the number on top, but I welcome all bids, 10 or better bid. At 6.30's the call now. At $1,630,000, what do we say? 40 now here. At 40 and maybe some instructions, Peter, if you wouldn't mind. At $1,640,000 in front there, Tony, do we go again at 50 or sir and ma'am here? At 6.40 we've got it locked away there. At 6.40's the call. 1,640,000. Hello.
10,000.
10,000. 650. Saw it first. Got to be quick. 60 on top. 650 in the rise there. 1,650,000. Make it 60. At 650's the call. Do we go 60 now, Tony?
And Sally.
On the market.
1.66.
6.6 now for 10 in the right, sir. Do we go again at 70? At 70 there. At 1,670,000 and we're selling away to the best bidder from here. At 1,670,000 it's behind me now. At 670's the call. Do we go 80 or straight to 17? At 1,670,000 we're all done.
1,600.
680 now. 90 is it? 80 we've got. Go again for 10. 1,680,000.
Is there any Chinese Asia?
I've got one, but you can't put in 2 places. 690, Peter can write it down. At 1,690,000 in front there, call it 7. Head 6 guys.
1.7.
Head 1.7 there. Head 7's the call. Head 1,000,007 here. Do we go 10 here or there? Head $1,700,000 the bid. Head 1,000,007 the bid. Head 1.7's the call. Tony, we all done at the back there. Head 1,000,007 is bid here now at $1,700,000 against you here. It's in front. Head 1,000,007 the call. Do we go another 10?
How much was it now?
1,000,007. 710 if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay.
10,000.
10,000 more. 1,710. And
10.
20 straight back there. $1,720,000 the call. At 720 do we go 30 here? At 720's the call. Do we bid 30 here or there now? At $1,720,000. Tony, is there further bidding behind? Another 5. 25 got it here. Make it 30 if you like. 25 got 30 here if you like it also. At 1,725. 725's bid. Do we go another 5? 730. 30's bid now. Another 5, 35. Another 5 makes 40. At 740 over $1 million now. At 1,740. I know you're not done in front.
Another 5.
45. 55. 1,755 now. 755. And we welcome you back.
80.
80 now. 780. 90, another 10. Straight to 18, round it up. 1,790, same opportunity here. It's gone quickly, but it's at 790 now. 1,790.
Another 10.
8 now, 1,000,008. Do we go again for 10? 1,000,008.
And 1.
And 1,000?
1,000.
1,000.
Another 5.
806. 806. $1,806.
806 to 807.
807 now. 807's bid. 1,807. 1,807. 1,807 here. You got invest in front. One more thousand. 808. Do we go straight to 10?
9.
9. 809. 1,809 now. 1,809. Heard it. Saw another 1,000 if you like. 810. Make 11.
20.
20. 820. Good bid. 820. 820,000 either way here.
821.
821. Straight back here. 821 now. 1,821. 821. Give everyone
26.
26. 27. 1,827. You make it 30.
30.
30.
31.
And 1. 31. Just checking. We've got our best here. 1,831. 1,831. Potentially go to 40 on top. Tony, is there further interest behind? We've all done 1,831 to my right hand side.
Another 5.
Another 5. 36.
37.
37.
38.
38. Game of 1.
40.
40. 1,840. Maybe the knockout's what we need. 840 we've got locked away here. Live bidding still to my right and in front. 1,840.
5.
Another 5. 45.
2.
Another 2. 47. 1,847. We'd have the best here. Make it 50.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000. 48. We round up to 50.
9.
49. 1,849. 1,849. Another 1,000.
1.850.
Got it already, Tony. Already. 850. I'm happy with another 1,000 though.
51.
51. 851. 851.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000. 52. 53. 853. 55. 855. 855. One more, then no more. All done. The only thing you'll get if you wait is the rain, sir. 1,855,000.
Another 5.
Another 5. 60.
61.
61 to my right. 861. Trying to yell it out if there's further bidding. 861 we've got here. 861. 861 there. What's happening here? 1,861 to my right hand side. 1,861. That's the number to beat. Do we have our best? All done here. Thank you for your bidding. You'll have 3 calls to get further bidding, and if not, we sell away. 61 over 1.8 is the offer at this stage. Are we sure? Are we done in front, Belinda? 1,861,000. Just can't accept late bids. Need to know. Looks like we're done behind. 1,861,000. Looks like you might have it there. Hit 1,861,000. 3 calls and away we go. Hit 1,861,000. We're all done here. Just waiting on an instruction in. Appreciate your patience here. 1,861,000.
Another 1.
1,000. Another 1. 863. Maybe 870. 863 we've got. 1,862,000. 1,863,000. Bidding is here. Highest bid. Winning bid if we don't see anything further now. 1,863,000. Are we done in front? At $1,863,000. Buyers. 3 calls and 3 calls only. Just need to be sure. Double check. 1,863,000. Yeah. Done. 1,860,000. Are we definitely out? Thank you for your bidding. Definitely out as well. At $1,863,000 buyers. This is your chance. 3 calls. We can't accept late bids. At $1,863,000. 3 calls and it's done. At $1,863,000. What? I'm not convinced. Is there another 1,000? 1,863,000. I need to know. 1,863,000. 863. Just let us know. Second call.
One more.
One more. Everyone's saying one more. 865. Just need to keep the one mores coming along. 1,865,000. Maybe the knockout from either side is the way to go now. 865's bid.
87.
88.
Are we sure? 1868. We have one more lunge at the keys. What do we think? Maybe straight to 19. The make the neighbours very happy.
187.
187. 1,887,000. 71. 5, straight back with 1,871,000, are we sure? Is that the best? We're at the highest point today, 1,871,000 to the right hand side, at $1,871,000. 3 clear calls to get your offer in today. If not, we congratulate our party here to the right hand side at $1,871,000. What? Definitely. All done. Are we sure? 1,871,000. Yep. Can't reopen the auction once inside. 1,871,000. This will be the time. Even if you wanted to throw one more thousand at it. Definitely out. We've asked 3 times. Same question here. $1,871,000. Is it a shake of the head or a nod of the head?
One more.
One more. One more. 73. 1,873,000 now. Straight back on the right hand side. 1,873,000. Do we go another one? 1,873,000.
188.
1,880,000. 81. One straight back. I told you 19 is the place to go. 1,881,000. 1,881,000. Definitely out this time. Definitely done. All done. At 1,881,000. Don't anyone walking away disappointed today that they haven't had a chance. At $1,881,000. 3 calls and we're done. Definitely sure in front at 1,881,000 over 900 square metres. Great location here, walking distance to all the amenities bars. Great updated home, ready to move in. $1,881,000. What? Definitely out, Belinda. Just need to know. All done. You're smiling like there's one more thousand at least. All done. Second time then, at $1,881,000. Third and final call. Put your hands together. We're selling. We are sold, and congratulations. Well purchased here today to our underbidders and the crowd. Thanks for your patience and your attendance, your spirit of bidding. Have a great weekend. Thank you.